This segment brought to you by Heinen Brothers Ag, farmers helping farmers by offering quality aerial and ground application, fertilizer, ag chemicals, and anhydrous ammonia. Call today to protect your crop yield.
I'm Darren Busick. I'm the ag agent here in Reno County with K-State Extension. And today we're having the Kansas Cattle Drive. Several months ago with our Reno County Cattlemen's Association, we had an idea brought to us by Jeff Smith that he knew that they did it in Valentine, where they lined bulls up on Main Street and help producers advertise and sell bulls.
In Valentine, Nebraska, they'll line Main Street one day out of the year with 50 pens, and producers bring bulls from as far away as Wyoming and South Dakota to it, and it's a pretty big deal up there. And I started thinking, well, why can't we do that down here for the smaller producers?
And so we kind of thought that might be a good deal here in central Kansas, and so we started our own. We called it the Kansas Cattle Drive, and we went ahead and put our own twist to it by adding a trade show where we have about 35 to 40 booths inside, and then we also brought ranches from all across the state that brought heifers and cow-calf pair and bulls.
We're most excited. The weather's absolutely incredible. The great sunshine, supposed to be in the low 70s, not much wind. We got a great crowd, a diverse crowd here today, both city people and producers looking to purchase or be interested in seed stock. There's about 25 or 30 seed stock operations here with cattle on display today.
My main thing was to be able to promote production sales, and also those smaller guys that may raise 15 bulls to 20 bulls a year, they need to be able to advertise on 11 level playing fields.
I think one of the most important things about this event is just simply ag education. I think it's we're at this particular event, we're meshing both producers and city urban folk together, being completely transparent with what we do on our operations. I think both promoting seed stock, but why we do what we do on a daily basis. There's all sorts of promotional material that different producers have brought from different perspectives of what we do. I think that's the number one goal in mind here.
We took it from just being a place for producers like myself to bring a few bulls to put on display, to Darren grew it to having informational meetings for both consumers and producers. And there's a small trade show inside, and there are also sponsors that got Main Street lined with some of their products. So it outgrew my expectations in a hurry, and Mother Nature even cooperated this year, giving us beautiful weather for it.
Something I'm really excited about is right now I can hear kids in the background, and seeing these kids that don't see animals on a daily basis, that aren't out on the farm, and they're going to figure out what these cows are for, and that they're here for us to eat, and they can understand some of the agriculture sides of things that they've never seen before, and so they're seeing it right here in their town.
In reality, actually, I was talking to a friend earlier, and I told him, I said, if I don't sell one bull today, but I make a consumer understand the beef market and beef itself better than they already knew about it, then I consider today a rousing success, because if we don't have consumers eating our product, why are we raising the product? So it's all, the educational aspect of this day is probably much more important than if I sell a bull or not.
Yeah, one thing that we've done with the city of Buhler, they've been just more than helpful, and more than on board with this. They just have really helped us, and we put sand down on the streets, and we have cows and pens banging at 5 in the morning, and the neighbors have loved it. The companies downtown and the restaurants and stuff have really liked it, and we love to work with them and look forward to the future with them with the Kansas Cattle Drive.
I've been in the cattle business all my life. I was born a 4th generation, and my daughters are now the 5th generation Angus seed stock producers. Cattle are just my life. I don't know anything different, I guess. It's what I get up every day and want to do. I don't necessarily go to work. It's what I want to do, and it's what I love and about my passion. There's no doubt that they've already put the legwork in place to have this event next year right here again in Buhler. Obviously, we're all going to learn from some things that maybe we do a little bit different next year, but I'd say so far, for being a first-time event, it's gone off without a hitch, and there's no doubt in my mind we'll be here again next year to support the Kansas Cattle Drive.
Yeah, we're already geared towards next year, and if anybody has any questions or comments, about this year or next year, they can go to our Facebook page. It's Kansas Cattle Drive on Facebook. They can email me at darrenbusick@ksu.edu. I really think it's something we'll build off of with this being our first year. We're really looking forward to the next years to come, just to see how this thing can grow and change, and look forward to advertising for producers all across the state.
Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop liquid crop nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information.